How did Apollo's 1960s navigation achieve precise lunar landings? Imagine trying to land on a tiny spot on the moon with only a few minutes of visibility and no GPS to guide you. That was the challenge Apollo astronauts faced in the 1960s. They relied on a clever mix of technology and human skill to make those landings so accurate. The core of their navigation was the Apollo Guidance Computer, a small but powerful digital brain built at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It processed data from sensors and instruments to figure out where the spacecraft was in space and how it was moving. The astronauts also used a sextant-like optical device to sight stars, the Earth, or the Moon. By aligning these celestial bodies and recording the exact time, they could determine their position very precisely. This celestial navigation was essential because it corrected errors from the inertial navigation system, which could drift over time. During the descent, the lunar module's onboard computer managed engine throttle and attitude thrusters to slow down and control the landing. But the astronauts weren't just passive passengers. They had manual control during the final moments, using their eyes to scan the terrain for hazards like boulders or craters. The commander could hover briefly to pick a safe spot before the final touchdown. To prepare for these tricky landings, astronauts trained extensively using simulators that mimicked the lunar module's controls and navigation instruments. They learned to interpret computer data, use the sextant for navigation fixes, and manually pilot the craft if needed. This combination of automated guidance and human judgment was vital because of the limited computing power and the lack of external navigation aids in space. In the end, Apollo's success in landing precisely on the moon came from blending early digital computers, celestial navigation techniques, and astronaut skill. This teamwork made those historic missions possible and set the stage for future space exploration.